Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Air Force Falcons, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Golden Eagles will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First down for this offense. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. This is a designed run. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I love when the offensive line takes control, manhandles the defensive line, and that's why you get a big gain.
The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got his man. Running toward the tape. Touchdown Falcons. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense getting set for first down. Pulls and fires complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Powers through the defender. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Dropping back, it's Rodemaker. On the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. And the Golden Eagles have a first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? It's just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it on the right. Off he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Reeled it in and just made the house call. Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the BTA. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. The back goes in motion. Oh, he's looking to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Hey, that's a live ball. The D scoops it up and versus field.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weapon.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. The 20. And it's It's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Air Force. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? And the defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense has a second down play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Air Force 14, Southern Mississippi 7. Ready up.
Back to throw, it's Rodemaker. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Southern Miss.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the first down. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Fighting off the defender. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Looking for room. It's Gray. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught over the middle. It's Mims. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Golden Eagles are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. They march 72 yards, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Wants to throw. It's Hayes. Pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Falcons will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rodemaker. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Down at the 30. Brings up 2nd down.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
The option look. He'll pitch it. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. They want to run this quarterback. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? Like, I really got to see my keys, go get it. Defense was just a step slow. They give up the 4th down run.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Falcons! And that one will give them the lead.
Touchdown, Air Force. Number 2 with the carry.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles will take over. First and 10.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
All right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys and run a counter backside. Beautiful play design. Way to adjust in the second half.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Keith. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Facing fourth down.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Golden Eagles have their offense in high gear. Trying to find his man on first down. Now improvising. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Gray. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
The score, Air Force 21, Southern Mississippi 14.
The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. The if you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
It's a draw. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand. They're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because...
And it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense. Gets a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened here.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't. Going deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up-and-hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Rodemaker. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants to throw. Extending the play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Heat. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Run in the red zone, it's great. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Trying to power it in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touch.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick. Putting his offense in business.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout.